Hola! This is Roberta Fueling for KCAL Lively News at 9. Today is October 28th, 1962.
Hola! This is Trevina Clark. We have breaking news this evening.
The Soviet Union finally agreed to remove all nuclear weapons from Cuba. President Kennedy demanded Nikita Khrushchev to remove the Soviet missiles, and in return, the U.S. promised not to invade Cuba.
Since 1959, Fidel Castro assumed power after the Cuban Revolution. Him and the Soviet Union formed an alliance and began to adopt communism to Cuba. In response, the U.S. cut off all ties to Cuba. And now we have Fidel Castro live to you from Cuba.
How do you feel about the Cuban exiles and the U.S. allies invading Cuba at the Bay of Pigs?
Me capturaron más de 1,000,000 de sus fuerzas por lo que no se hizo daño a mí. Pero me ofende que sintieron la necesidad de invadir mi tierra para crear una rebelión contra mí.
Are you relieved that the U.S. has agreed to cancel any more invasions on Cuba?
Sí, se puede decir que.
Gracias, senor. Now back to you guys in LA.
Thanks, Sarah. Now we have footage of an interview with President John F. Kennedy.
So, Mr. President, what is your view on this situation we have with Cuba and the threat of a nuclear war?
Well, U.S. will not tolerate nuclear weapons in Cuba. In October, we sent a U-2 that discovered multiple missile sites.
Wow, that's incredible. What happened next?
Well, we considered an airstrike, but realized that it wouldn't be as effective as quarantine. We set up ships along the northern coast of Cuba and in Florida, and we had 100,000 troops waiting. We reinforced Guantanamo Bay with our Marines. We were ready for an invasion. But the Soviet ships stopped, and the ships were eyeball to eyeball. No one even blinked. And for the next 6 days, my cabinet didn't sleep a wink. And we were afraid of the prospects of nuclear war.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Roberta.
Voy a dejar a mis armas y el suyo caer.
KCAL Lively News, we predict this policy of brinkmanship will dissolve and become a policy of detente. The U.S. will probably focus more on our domestic issues rather than trying to save the world from communism.
I agree. I believe that the tensions between the U.S. and the Soviets will reduce. And hopefully we can even establish a phone that goes directly from the White House to the Kremlin so they can solve any problems directly.
Yes, and hopefully this Cold War will begin thaw.
That was Roberta Fueling
And Trevina Clark. See you next time at KCAL Lively at 9.
So what are we saying? Kennedy demanded Nikita Khrushchev to remove the Soviet missiles from, in return. Okay, sorry.
The charger. My phone's about to die.
Him and the Soviet Union formed...
How do guys sit? You guys sit like this or like that? Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
The U.S. will probably focus more on our domestic...
Can I take my mustache off?
Go for it. And then hit stop.
Or stop. Not gonna do that, okay? Okay.
Not again.
And I look over you guys like,
Why is it KCAL?
KCAL News.
California.
I hate when you're trying to be funny and it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
A list of mania.